Yeah, you know what? When this started, I really wasn't into it. I was getting remember when Warhorse had that match with Cody, and they announced it was Warhorse, and everyone got really excited about this indie guy.
Yeah.
And then he showed up, and it was like, yeah, you look out of your depth.
Right.
You look like this indie guy, and I was getting those same kind of vibes with Gage at the beginning here. I was going, oh, this isn't working. Yeah, Gage has his ceiling, but this looks odd on TV. It's not working for me. And then the way they started teasing the light tubes to build up to that first light tube spot, and then that glass, like Hurricanrana, the Frankensteiner thing, it really started to get me into it. And they built up and they delivered on the violence. And I loved the finish. The mist with the Judas effect, I thought looked great, with the light tubes as well.
Yeah.
I actually really got into this by the end.
Yeah,
and it's not my kind of thing, but it hooked me.
Yeah, I agree. I was super high on the stuff earlier in the show, and then I was like, all right, they definitely... I don't know. I wasn't really into the Cardona one, so I was like, I don't know what else you can do in this one. And I'll say again, I think I like this one way more than that one, actually, now that I'm talking about it again. And I know Jericho's got his Jericho haters, but he's still delivering. Like, Jericho, another thing Jericho has not done is like this kind of stuff.
And that's the thing with Jericho. You feel he's got this checklist of stuff he hasn't done. Yeah. When he first did Thumbtacks was against Dean Ambrose, and he kind of said on his podcast, it's like, well, I'd never done Thumbtacks before, so I guess I should.
He's the GOAT.
So it's here. Yeah, I'll do light tubes. That seems to be the thing. I tweeted out earlier, are light tubes our pizza cutters the new Canadian destroyers?
Right.
Because we've seen a lot of them in the last week.
Yeah.
The Kenny-Sammy match, the Cardona match, this match.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch a lot of the Nick Gage stuff before, you've seen them. Yeah. Overall, I was super into it because it's Chris Jericho. It's someone I've followed for a while, and I've never seen him take light tubes to the head. I've never seen him do that. I've never seen him fight with glass. It gave me... someone in one of our chats was saying it reminded them of The Wrestler, and that's totally what I thought. It's like Necro Butcher, Randy the Ram, that kind of thing. There was no ladder there, but the glass bar, there was no barbed wire here either. But this was the closest we'd get to this kind of violent thing. We've never seen this in WWE.
Yeah, this is probably the most violent thing we've seen on TV
in wrestling.
For a long time.
Like, take aside your specialty indie stuff or whatever, King of the Deathmatch stuff, but this was on TNT and TSN live.
I also, I'm sure Nick Gage has done crazier shit than this.
Of course.
But they delivered enough where this didn't feel watered down to me.
I didn't feel, no. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was worried that they wouldn't even go anywhere near the Cardona thing last week. But they did. Jericho was like, there's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
There's a lot of glass and stuff. I don't know how they do this stuff in wrestling, if it's stuff or gimmicked or whatever, but to me it looked like they were smashing each other and there's glass and stuff. I'm sure it's gimmicked in some capacity, but still, looks insane. We've done that. I'll keep plugging because it was honestly like one of the best shows we've done. That best death match ever show we did. Who was that like Japanese guy that we talked about?
Oh, Kasai. Yeah,
that guy loves glass, and that's just like, you think of tables, you think of the Dudley Boys, but when you think of glass, you think of that guy because it's like, what is wrong with you? So seeing glass on this show is like, whoa, crazy.
And yeah, your casual viewers, this is new.
This is all new.
This is new.
This is like some of your friends who watch AEW or WWE have not seen this stuff before, so they definitely were like kind of scared. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Super violent. Is that blood real? That's not real. They use capsules or stuff, or I don't know. That's not real. Looked real to me.
Yeah.
Looks scary. Shout out Chris Jericho for taking these crazy bumps. Was the dude's older than 50? Something like that? Hell yeah.
He's 50.
I don't take the Jericho slander. I'm sorry. Not in this house.
No,